This is Dr.RED Panda.
There's a rumor about a peculiar book that has a surprising effect on its readers. Almost all of them quit their jobs within 3 months of finishing it. This book, The Why Café, is said to contain 3 questions that serve as a roadmap to discovering one's life purpose. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Red Panda, and today we're going to delve into this enigmatic book. Published in 2006 by John Strelecky, The Why Café has gained quite a reputation. Why, you ask? Well, it seems the book has an almost magical ability to inspire people to make drastic life changes. But why would reading a book lead to such a significant decision like quitting one's job? The concept of existence preceding essence offers some insight. In essence, we are born into the world before we understand our purpose. Our careers, relationships, and life choices often happen before we've had a chance to truly contemplate the why behind them. The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates famously stated, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This suggests that a life without reflection and meaning is not truly fulfilled. So, what if we took the time to understand our why before making major life decisions? Could it be that by clarifying our purpose, we could create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence? 3 questions in the cafe. The protagonist of The Why Café is a man named John, who is actually the author himself. So, let's just call him the author. The author, a vacationer forced to take a detour due to highway congestion, finds himself at an unfamiliar intersection after driving all day, with his car's fuel dangerously low. With a mix of suspicion and anxiety, he steps out of his car, tired and hungry, and enters a strange little cafe, The Why Café. A waitress then handed him a peculiar menu. On the back of the menu, it read, "While waiting for your meal, ponder these questions. Why are you here? Are you afraid of death? Are you satisfied?" Yes, these 3 questions are the key to finding your unique life direction. Personal fulfilling experience, PFE. First, why are you here? In this question, here can refer to your country, society, family, or the job you are engaged in. So, why are you here? Is guiding you to reflect on your life journey and what has driven you to become who you are now. Why do you live in this country? Why do you live in this house? Why did you come to this company? Why are you doing this job? Is it to support your family? Or is it because you live for this task? This is your PFE. If you are still unsure, you can answer the second question first. Are you afraid of death? This question is reminding us to pay attention to the brevity and preciousness of life. Death is an inevitable fate for humans, and everyone will face it. Every day could be the last day of our lives, so we should cherish every single day. In other words, if what you are doing now does not fulfill your PFE, you are essentially wasting your life. The contented fisherman. So, how do you know if you are wasting your life? At this point, ask yourself the third question, are you satisfied? The author illustrates this with the example of a fisherman. This fisherman lives to be a fisherman and to catch fish. Naturally, he is very satisfied because he is fulfilling his life's value, his personal fulfilling experience, PFE. So when a businessman asks him, "Why don't you strive to catch more fish, expand your fishing business, and make more money?" The fisherman replies, "I have enough fish to feed my family and myself. I can also enjoy time with my family and friends, so why should I expand the business and make more money? That's not the purpose of my life. My life is so precious. Why should I waste it on making money?" From this story, we can see that everyone's PFE is different. The businessman's PFE is reflected through money, so he cannot understand why the fisherman doesn't expand his business and make more money. For the businessman, spending leisure time with family and friends doesn't fulfill his life's value. The numbers in his bank account do. Therefore, he should do everything he can to make money, rather than waste his life on leisure with family and friends. The fisherman's PFE, on the other hand, is fishing and then enjoying it with his family and friends. Thus, he should put as much of his life as possible into these activities, rather than wasting it on making money. So, what is the key to finding your PFE? It's to not be brainwashed by the values instilled by the outside world. Focus on your inner self, pursue what you truly want, and don't be influenced by others. This way, you can live a truly happy and meaningful life. If we were to ask the fisherman those 3 questions, he would probably answer like this. Why are you here? Oh, I came here to be a fisherman. Are you afraid of death? Of course, I'm afraid of death. So I came to be a fisherman as soon as I had the chance. Are you satisfied? Oh, yes, I am very satisfied. The freedom-seeking you. So, by now, you should have a good idea if you are that fisherman. If not, it means you should re-examine your life. Of course, you might argue, I'm not living for this job. I know my PFE requires doing other things, like traveling around the world, right? But one has to live, and living has a cost. It requires money. So you can't say my life is meaningless. I'm just temporarily settling for the present to pursue my dreams in the future. But is that really the case? We often tell ourselves that the present compromise is temporary, and soon we'll start doing other things to achieve our PFE. But in the end, we often spend our entire lives on the present compromises. In recent years, a concept has taken the world by storm: financial freedom. Everyone around us is working hard to achieve financial freedom. So what is financial freedom? Simply put, it's not having to work and being able to cover your daily expenses, and even save some solely through passive income from your assets. If you reach this state, you can be considered financially free. For example, you have an investment in the stock market or a fund. Suppose your investment brings a stable annual return of $10,000, and your annual living expenses are only $8,000. Thus, even if you no longer work, you can easily maintain your life with the investment returns and still have $2,000 left over. Congratulations, you have achieved financial freedom. Yet, those who have achieved financial freedom are, after all, a minority. Ironically, the vast majority of people believe that financial freedom is a necessary prerequisite for achieving personal fulfillment. For example, we often hear people say, "When I retire, I'm going to travel the world. When I retire, I'm going to learn to scuba dive. When I retire, I'm going to write a book." In other words, in the eyes of these people, financial freedom is a necessary condition for traveling, diving, or writing a book. But is that really the case? Of course not. The personal experience of John Strelecky, author of the Why Café, is a testament to this. Previously, John Strelecky worked as an administrator in a company, receiving a monthly salary. Since his boss paid him a salary every month, it means that his work created value. However, he was not happy at all because what he really wanted to do was travel the world, not work as an administrator in a company. So, although he created value at his job, that value was not personal fulfillment. As a result, even though he hadn't achieved financial freedom, he quit his job to travel the world. While traveling the world, no one paid him a salary, but the 9 months he spent traveling the world allowed him to realize his own life value. That is, personal fulfillment, and made him truly understand why he was alive. Given these experiences, do you still believe that achieving financial freedom is a necessary prerequisite? It's not uncommon for people to know how to fulfill their life's purpose but spend a lifetime preparing for it. Of course, some might argue, what if I pursue my personal fulfillment, have no time to make money, and then get a terminal illness and can't afford medical treatment? Imagine this. If a doctor told you that you had a terminal illness and only 3 months left, would you spend those 3 months making money or doing what you've always wanted to do? The answer is obvious. Someone who constantly saves for a rainy day, even if they have enough money to cover unexpected expenses, will likely continue to devote their life to making money. Life is inherently wonderful, but some people just haven't realized that they're the authors of their own stories and can create their lives as they see fit. If you want to customize your life's meaning in a unique way, start by taking the time to think deeply about what truly matters to you. If you can't figure it out, try a different approach or a different environment. Go for a walk, go on a trip, or go sailing. Distance yourself from the noise of advertisements and overwhelming information to find your own answers. Once you've found them, don't hesitate or wait. Dive in wholeheartedly. All your worries and anxieties will gradually fade away as you immerse yourself in what you love, blooming into a flower called satisfaction. And that's a wrap for this episode of the video. I'm Dr. Panda. If any of you have your own perspectives, or if you think there are any errors in the video, feel free to leave a comment in the discussion section. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Until next time, take care.